Hey, hello, my name is Annette. Welcome and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why Nigerians in the UK are stingy or are perceived to be stingy. Whenever I see this conversation online, the comment section is always hilarious. People are always saying all manner of things like, oh, they are so stingy, they only know how to send 10,000, only know how to send 20,000, unlike the Nigerians in the US or in Australia. Those ones, they are boiling, they are doing this, they are doing that. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the economic realities, of people staying here in the UK. And I am Nigerian, presently staying in the UK. And yeah, I stay here and I am feeling it. We are in it, so we understand it, if that makes sense. So let's dive into it. And number one is the cost of living. Oh my God, rent. Rent is expensive. And I know you guys know that we pay rent here monthly. Rent is expensive and it's not easy basically. So when you're earning, we are talking about rent taking about, say, 70%, of your income. Yes, 70% of your income. And especially if you're staying in places like London, if you really want to stay in a very good space, you are going to be paying a lot of money. So aside from the fact that rent is taking your income already, taking a large chunk of your income, you also have like council tax, you have to pay for internet, you have to pay for electricity bill, you have to pay for childcare if you have children, you have to pay for, basically you pay a lot of money. That's what I'm trying to say. So by the time and you have to still feed. You still have to buy clothes. As a girl, you have to do baby girl, sorry. As a girl, you have to do baby girl. As a guy, you still have to look good. When they say the UK girlies, their hairs, they always have their hairs all laid up, their lashes, they're all looking good and all of that. It costs a lot of money, okay? So by the time you remove all of that, please tell me, and you are still expected to save, how much is going to be left, okay? So I hope we are getting perspective, right? And let me also mention the fact that aside from, obviously, like you earn monthly, the taxation on your income is also a lot. So for instance, now you may be earning, say, like 3K per month. By the time they deduct tax, they deduct this, deduct that, your take home may be around, say, like 2,200 or 2,300 at the end of the month. And it's from that 2,300 that you pay your rent. How many people even earn 2,300? Most people, they earn between maybe 1,700, 2,000 or thereabout. People that earn that high self, they are like very few. So imagine you paying your rent, paying all of that. I don't want to even emphasize this too much, but I know you understand what I'm saying. So bear that in mind. Is staying in London is not cheap, or even staying in the UK generally is not cheap. Hope that kind of gave you perspective. Okay, so moving into the next one. So number two is your immigration status, your visa costs, and all of those things. All those things still add up, okay? They add up. So let me throw more light. So if, for instance, you are a citizen, you are different from somebody that is on, say, indefinite leave to remain. You are different from someone that is on a student visa. You are different from someone that is on a care visa. You are different. See, it's just different layers to these things. So you have to understand, the level or the stage that the people are in. Say, for instance, you are a student. You only get to work 20 hours, right? And it's from that 20 hours that you're going to be paying your school fees, you are going to be paying your rent, you are going to be paying your bills, you are going to be feeding, you are going to be... Please, how do you want to have money? Okay? How do you want to have money? So, for instance, also, if you are on, say, on a care visa or you are on a skilled worker visa, your condition is even better because you are just working, you're not paying tuition, so which makes sense. So, what you're actually bothered with, or what we're bothered with, is just paying your rent, paying your bills, paying for childcare if you have a car, paying your insurance and all of that. Do you get? Then if you are now a citizen, I mean, your own condition is even still better. So those are the things that you are concerned with. And the fact that if you are, say, on a care worker visa, for instance, okay, let me start from being a student. If you are a student in the UK, like I said, you have to pay, save towards your tuition. You have to save towards your post-study work visa, because applying for these visas are very expensive. That's what people don't say. I don't know. People don't say it enough. Applying for visas in the UK is very expensive. So imagine as a student, you're just coming out of school, like you're just done saving money to like even finish paying your tuition. As you are coming out, you are expected to pay for post-study work visa. And every year, I don't even know, with every legislation, they are increasing the fee. They're increasing the visa fee. So you have to part away with, huge chunk of money, and you have to save towards this money as well. So please tell me, how do you want to have money? And now, let's say you want to apply for your visa. Even now, let's say, okay, you've now moved from a student, you're now applying for, say, skilled worker visa. You have to pay for IHS, that's immigration health surcharge, and you have to pay for 5 years. You pay your application fee, you pay that for 5 years. That is a lot of money. I don't even have the details of that payment as we speak right now, but it's a lot of money. I think the whole visa application fee is softer, or how do I say it? Yes, it's not so expensive for those that are working in the care sector. So the visa fee for them is not a lot. So let us say, obviously they still have to pay with they still have to part with the application fee, which is still a lot. So I hope that is giving you perspective. And imagine if you're now a family of like two, a family of three, a family of two, a family of three, a family of four. Do you know how much that is going to cost you? So I remember I had someone telling me of how she was looking for money. I think she has like 3 children or 4 children. She and her husband. That's like 5 or 6 people. They have to pay visa application for all of them. So tell me, why won't they be stingy? Please make it make sense. So why won't they be stingy? Because they have to save, they have to set a lot of money aside. She was even asking me, where can she borrow money? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you can borrow money. I don't know where you can borrow money. It's really, really crazy. And I hope that this is really giving you perspective, right? Then also, here in the UK, you know how you are in Nigeria, you can stay at home for a year. You will not have any job, but you will still be feeding, you will still be doing baby girl, you will still be wearing clothes, going out. That is not applicable here, because you pay for rent monthly, you pay for internet monthly. I know obviously we pay for internet monthly in Nigeria as well. You pay your bills here monthly. So you cannot afford to say, oh, I don't have a job. I don't, like, you have to be up and doing. So every family hustling, you know, to ensure that they're able to foot their bills. Nobody is going to borrow you money. Nobody is willing to house you, because once they house you, yeah, their electricity bill will go up. Their even some landlords will tell you, oh, if you're like one person in this house, don't bring additional person into the house. So nobody is willing to house you. Nobody is willing to accommodate you and do all of that. So like, it's just a lot. Nobody will give you money. So you have to, even when you are working, you have to be saving as well. Save up a lot of money. God forbid anything happens to your job, nobody will borrow you money. So these are the economic realities that people do not talk about, or maybe when they talk about it, they do not talk about it enough. Nobody picks money on the road here in the UK. No, you will work for your money, okay? You will work very hard to get the money. And I hope that this explanation, I don't know if it's detailed enough, but you can understand, because I stay here, I'm wearing the shoes, and I know we're in pinches. So let me even share an experience with you. So there was someone I was talking to recently, and he was telling me about how obviously they have to manage and all of that. This one is not even a Nigerian, this one is a citizen. And how the wife just gave birth. Obviously, where the lady works, when they are not paying her a full salary. Okay, so imagine you as a two household income, you are earning a certain amount of money, and you've already made your plans around that budget. And now a child has come in. Now there's a cut in your monthly income. Obviously, it's going to affect you. We're just complaining about how, like, they don't really, it's not like they don't have enough, but like, they cannot really live that kind of lifestyle they used to live before, because the lady is not earning as much. So you can imagine that kind of a person, someone that is even a citizen, someone that has all the support, yeah, to an extent here. Maybe they have their family members here, as compared to somebody that you don't even have your siblings here, you don't have your parents, you are just here by yourself. You really have to know what you are doing. You can't, you just have to like double your hustle. That's how you see people doing like 3 to 4 jobs just because they want to keep up. It's not that easy here, and I hope that you guys will and understand that. I'm not here to justify why people here are perceived to be stingy or are stingy. I'm just trying to give you perspective, and also the fact that people are at different levels, different phases. Some people are doing great jobs here, they are earning like say 70K per annum, 80K per annum. Those ones are balling. And that also depends on the kind of lifestyle they live. If they are living like, obviously, like if you're earning that kind of money, you want to be staying in some certain kind of, living some certain kind of lifestyle, staying in some kind of places. You just really have to know how to manage your financial resources, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just hope that this video made sense, and your comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.